Okay, so on this course, we are going to prepare a system for our school invitation process so schools can provide Club Coder gift card to their students. So let's go ahead and do that. Make the system ready. So first off, we want to get a school database, which we are going to get from datalists.com. So they are BBB approved business, so their data is good. I've done some background check on this provider, which turns out really good. So here, as you can see, they have education databases. So I'm gonna buy two, which is the public schools database and the private schools database. They also have an interesting set of database for my other projects. So I'm interested in other databases such as automotive databases, food databases for restaurants, pizza shops, bakeries, and miscellaneous organization categories, churches, apartments, beauty salons, florists. And let me give you a little hint here. For example, if I go to restaurants, you click there, you scroll down and you see the number of breakdowns and you see websites URL. Only 43% of them have websites. So in other words, you have a list of restaurants which doesn't have a website yet. You can filter that out and probably invite them to use your awesome service. That's just for restaurants, and you see there is 445,000 records, almost 500,000 of businesses, your potential clients, so to speak. That's just for restaurants. And another interesting segment or niche is maybe the dealership. Car dealers, used car dealers. Let's check that out. If you scroll down, only 28%, which is only 19,000 businesses out of 70,000 used car dealership in the US, of course. And the database is last updated only recently, September 15, 2013. And that's another opportunity, so to speak. But you have to create your own system specifically for car dealership. So don't give them a general web hosting services, which is, they can get it anywhere for $5 a month. You have to tailor exactly for this particular niche. So make it easier for them, and even you can do the website maintenance for like the whole thing for them, right? So that's for the automotive sector, right? You have on the top here is the medical. If you want to approach medical professionals for web hosting or web design services, and churches, health clubs, apartments. No, I don't think they will want to use like they probably want a bigger corporate service, but who knows, right? You can check this out. Hotels, motels, so that's a whole new opportunity for you. So let's talk about that later. But for me personally, after the Club Coder is launched, my next project would be now open online. I will be targeting specifically for the restaurants industry here. As you can see, I already purchased this domain here quite a while ago. So we are going to launch that probably later on. So let's get the schools database. See, public schools here, we have 101,385 unique records, right? So we won't be inviting the schools to make a website with us. No, we will be inviting their students to get a Club Coder accounts for a fraction of the price, or even provide some free accounts for their maybe 20 students or something, right? Even the teachers can get a free account with Club Coder. If their teachers want to learn how to code, to maybe make their class a bit automated or something, they can do that as well. So we're going to purchase this one, US Public Schools Database. I'm not going to invite 101,000 schools. That's going to cost me at least around $100,000 just to send out a mail invitation. So we will be probably choose to invite a few of them. We'll take a look about that later on. But I'm going to add this into the cart. I'm going to buy this. Next is the private schools. I want to invite mixed between public schools and private schools and see how the response is going to be. And I don't think I'm going to be able to share the results in this particular course because it's going to take a few months before we get a real response and how the results are going. But I'm going to definitely post you an update once I've sent out the invitation and how it's going to yield results for us. But for this particular project, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to prepare the whole system and build the whole system, so you can mimic this or follow me and use it with your own business. Okay, so you can use data list and choose your own database and buy your own database, and let's go from there. I'm going to buy this, proceed to check out. So this is going to cost me $128 in total. So I'm going to purchase this. So everything is filled out. Let's place the order. Close that out. Okay, make the payment now. Log in. Complete the payment. Pay now. So looks good. We just paid $128. So let's see, can we like download them right away? So we have this one and this one. Let's see if I click this. Instant download. Okay, so it turns out that the download link is emailed to me, so it's not available on the website, or maybe it's available but I didn't see it. So I'm going to click here, the public school database, download it. I'm going to save this puppy, save it. That's valuable data right over there. Private schools, I'm going to save that as well, save that. So that's going to be available on my downloads here. Let me sort by date added. So we have 7.4 megabyte and 2 megabyte of data. Close that and close that. So that's it. So next I'm going to create a table and populate all that to my own MySQL database and probably create a very cool app for you to see, and let's go from there. Okay, so I'm going to extract these two files, see how it looks like, or probably let me show you so you want to see. Let's see it together, shall we? So I'm going to extract the public school first there, and then private school. So we have a CSV 33 megabyte and 9.5 megabyte. So let's open up this one first here, 33 megabyte. Okay, so here is the database file. So I'm going to clean this up together with you now and keep the columns we want to put in our own tables and remove the ones that we won't be using. So the ID, we want that. The school name, of course. District name. Is this going to be handy? Yeah, let's just keep it just in case we will be needing that. Address, of course, the city, state, postal, zip, full, country. Well, we don't need that. Well, let's just keep it. School, county, keep that. Area code, local area code, like a phone number code probably, huh? I don't know what this is. FIPS, MSA, time zone. Oh, interesting. They have time zone, but let's delete all these three. Do we want to use time zone? No, we don't need time zone. DST, latitude, latitude, longitude, longitude. Nope. Remove all that. Delete that. Area code, right? This is the phone number, right? So we don't need those. Do we need those? Probably for faster searching. Yeah, let's keep those. School district ID. Whoa, that's pretty cool. School district ID. How about that? Let's keep that. Grade low. Not grade low. Lowest grade, kindergarten, grade high until 4th grade. Interesting. Let's keep that. What's that? Description. Rural, town, suburb, large, rural, distant. Oh, that's interesting too. Let's keep that. Keep that. Flag, charter. I don't know what this is. Flag, magnet, title, all. Delete that. I don't know. Let's delete that. Count students, count teachers. We want to know how many students in the school. Oh, that might be helpful. Teach ratio. What's that? No, we don't want that. Delete columns. Male, female. Do we want to know how many male or female students in the school? Well, let's just keep that for now. Now, native, Asian, black, Hispanic, white, free lunch. Whoa. Let's just delete all those. I like the free lunch part. So, female and male, teachers. How many teachers? Students. Location description, grade high, grade low. School district ID. Business phone, business local area code. County, country. Zip full, postal. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to save this one. That's a big file. Hey, close that up. Now this is the private school. Same thing. Keep this. It's the same. State, postal, zip, local area code. We don't need these ones. Time zone, latitude, longitude, blah, blah, blah. Phone. I want the phone. So delete all that. So we got the phone numbers, grade low, grade high, school days. Oh, we have school days here. School hours, flip. What's that? I don't know. Upgraded. Okay. Oh, this is like a grade. School days, school hours. I don't want that for sure. This is deleted as well. Enroll pre-K. Kindergarten. So yeah, let's see. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Yeah, we may. What's that? This is the number of students. That's not so much. Hey, only. Interesting. Yeah, we want that data. Enrollment total. Yep. Co-ed. What's a co-ed? I don't even know that. Religious. Is this religious? Religion. It's not even relevant, so I'm gonna delete that. School type. Yeah, I want to know what's the school type. Montessori, elementary or secondary. Okay, so it's a different field than the public school database. So we're gonna create 2 sections probably, and I'm gonna keep all those. So yeah, I'm gonna keep all those, and I'm gonna save this. So next, I'm gonna convert all this data into MySQL database, right? I'm gonna use the same fields, and I'm gonna show you pretty cool tools here. I have, but especially for Apple or Mac OS X. So if you are using Windows, oh, I think they have a version for Windows. It's called Navicat MySQL database. So let me launch that. I'm going to convert all this into a table. I set auto backup here, and I'm just going to create a new one. So I'm logged in as root. School database. Awesome. Now, back to phpMyAdmin, we should have the school database. Maybe on page 2, school. Awesome. So we have the school database here. Now I'm going to launch my Navicat for MySQL, which is this one. Connection. Okay, I'm going to connect to my site out of backup server.com, right? And port is, this is a bit secure, so it's pretty basic. So I'm not going to show you the whole thing here because my port will be revealed, and you just put your SSH using SSH tunnel here. I'm going to use site out of backup.com, the port, and then the login, and put the general here, and I'm gonna connect. Okay, so I'm using Navicat for MySQL. You can get that by yourself. So I'm just gonna pause this real quick. So I did the connection and it's connected successfully. So if I double click there, that is, you can see all the tables I have. Now we're gonna go to the school database. Where is my school database? This is it. So I'm going to double click there. Tables. We don't have any, right? Okay, so the import button is below here. I'm going to import first, do the big one first, the public school database. Import from downloads folder. Public school CSV. Just for, oh no, that's private school. Public school CSV, right? I think this is this one, right? So open, continue, record delimiter, text qualifier, continue. First row, you can define some additional options. First row and the second row. Field name row is the first row, right? We don't have any date formatting stuff. No dates there, just phone numbers. I'm gonna go ahead and continue, right? Target table public schools 103. Let's rename that, right? That's not cool. Let me just do this a little bit. Come on, new table, yes, and name it public school, right? So next, ID, biz name, Farcar. Okay, let's see this. Okay, this is pretty good. It knows, so I'm just gonna keep this, right? So continue there, append, add records, continue, and do the magic start. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, it's gonna take a few seconds. I'm gonna pause this. Done. So it's all imported. I'm gonna close this. So if I open the public records here, awesome, isn't it? So there we go. We got all the data there. We got 100,000 records, over than 100,000 records. Now let's do the private one, which is the same steps. Do the import again here from the bottom. So I'm gonna go continue. Now choose the private schools CSV, private now, right? Okay, and continue, and continue. First row is second, and field name row is first, and continue. Change this to private, and all good. Continue, continue, and start. So this should be faster. That's done. So let me close that. So both are done, and I'm going to close my Navicat. So I'm going to reload this. So we should have our private and public school here. See, 101,000 records and 28,000 for the private school. Looking good, right? Okay, we got all those, so it's ready to use. So I'm going to cut the course into a few sections for the invitation system. So this will be just the data, getting the data and populating it in a table. The second part is the app development of the invitation system and how you can tie it up together with WHMCS. I'm not sure if I'm going to show the whole programming line by line. It's going to take like, I don't know, a couple of hours, which will be quite a waste. You are going to get the invitation system scripts, PHP scripts anyways, in the backup file for the clubcoder.com. But you won't have the data. You need to fill the data in yourself, and first buy the data, then import the data here. Then the script will work out of the box. So you can see the source code there. So okay, let's cut the course for this part until here, and I'll see you on the next course.